Рад снова вас приветствовать. С вами Трейсер Вайт, и мы возвращаемся в заснеженный Ревашоль. Итак, мы делали первое сохранение. Кстати, автосейвы, наверное, можно будет удалить. И загрузим нашу совёшку. Угу. Здесь нам напоминает, что красные испытания можно попробовать всего лишь один раз, а вот белые можно повторить позже. Так, на чем мы остановились? Мы подобрали снаряжение.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Почему я на тебя
The
смотрю?
body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. No matter how strong you think you are, this is really not something you should be attempting to do with your bare hands.
Секундочку, а давайте попробуем загрузить снова совёшку, потому что, возможно, это проверка всего лишь один раз, а я не взял этот ломник, маркировку в руки. Я думал, что она уже есть у меня в руках. Оказывается, нет. Ее надо было взять в руки. Хорошо. Вот наш ломик монтировка. Возьмем его в правую руку, так? Ага. Совсем другое дело.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Ага, мы это можем повторить несколько раз.
Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending.
Ага. Навалимся всей массой.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
Пнуть. Ой, бля.
Unsatisfying, hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The can seems to be full.
К счастью, у нас была хилка с собой.
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough. Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not working.
Ну, попробовать все равно стоило. Уберем. Так, это мне ручку дали. Давайте поговорим с мелким.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Да-да. Эта тварь настолько отвратительный, мелкий засранец, как гремлин.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno!
Угу. Что такое напакумпи? Поясните мне. Ага. Так. Ну-ка, дай-ка поговорим с тобой.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Ребята.
It's love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Угу. Так. Угу.
The kid is obviously high.
Угу. Так, прекрати
Can't talk,
использовать.
pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Это сранец.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Ага. Под чит, я так полагаю, подразумевается неустановленное психотропное вещество.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
А,
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
Дрейк? Чем? Граблями, что ли?
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Так, Ким, как мы
We
вам?
shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
Какие еще силы?
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Ага. Ага. Так, ребята.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
I have a question for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got. Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual
usual.
being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Так, ребята, вы
Kuno's
знаете, кто он
fucking-
был?
Kuno uses the fucking for target practice.
Ай,
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
то есть ты
Kuno
нифига не
knows all kinds of
знаешь.
shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all.
Ага.
Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone. Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking
Да.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There
Молодец.
is no night city anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Ага.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna...
Oh, don't tell him that, Kuno!
It's not fucking lame. Kuno...
Lame!
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important,
You're testing Kuno's...
Get lost,
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Так, а что там?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Ты вот про эту женщину.
Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Короче, пиздюк бесполезный
Yeah,
совершенно.
her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March?
Хорошо.
Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't fuck.
Засранец мелкий. Так, а что здесь у меня? Нет, мы можем, конечно, интернационализировать. Кто такой Гулемеле Миллион? Я наверняка снова произнес это неправильно. Так, а можем все-таки попробовать тело.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body
Da-da.
below is entirely... The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It
Da-da.
fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Попробуем отойти. Не очень хорошо это выглядит.
Too late. It's impossible until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's okay.
sorry.
Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Где мы его возьмем?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the frit store nearby.
Ага, Фрид Стор.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to...
Хорошо. Мы непременно достанем аммоний, а попутно еще попросим ключ от контейнера.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
У
Sure,
нас есть...
I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Покинем вас. Где там айтем соли, да? Вот это соли. Ее, судя по всему, можно просто употребить, да? А дойдем до магазина. Здесь что на вывеске написано? Ага. Свиньи go home. Нам предлагают дождаться, пока Кацураги ляжет спать, и сделать те вещи, которые мы от него хотим скрыть. Меланхолическая песенка играет. Розы желтые много.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Ага.
You mean
Sure.
this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Угу. Ну-ка.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear.
Ага,
It's
полиция
kind of
моды.
funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Угу. Угу. Ну-ка. Я уверен, ваша...
No.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Да, поговорим.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Расскажите мне
I don't
что-нибудь
really
о
know
теле.
anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really.
Значит, not really. Значит, не знала, кто это, не очень, не особо. Значит, не слишком хорошо его знала?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Ага, понятно. Да что там случилось?
I don't...
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure.
Okay.
Ага. Хорошо.
Uh-huh.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says,
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you
Для
find
тары.
tear outside, like
Ага.
bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine.
Можно сдавать
and it gives you
бутылки.
money.
В общем,
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure.
понятненько. А сумки у вас здесь нет или пакета? Пакета у вас нет, значит пойдем искать пакет. Потому что определенно собирание бутылок это для меня самый надежный способ того. Ну-ка, магнезий возьмем. Побираемся по помойкам. Стремно, конечно. Ну. Что здесь такое? Ага. Здесь грузы разбросаны. Ампула аммония у нас есть. Аммонала, или как-то селитра, да? Правильно переводится. Сейчас посмотрим. Нашатырный спирт. А, вот о чем он. Нашатырь стало быть, а не селитра. Так. Что здесь? Ага.
that sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
2 часа?
An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet.
Угу. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Да, пожалуй.
Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. You should totally try to get a drink there too. But first, you should lick that stain off the
Чего?
counter.
Ну-ка
What
нахрен.
happened, man? You used to be cool. Get your drink on and your...
Угу. Накатить нам еще предстоит. А рома-то дело хорошее. Я знаю. Поговорим с Гарсия.
Real mature, man. What exactly were you trying to accomplish? You do understand you still...
Damn, your feet thought we got away.
Ага. Угу. Да-да.
You know what? The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran... Now, I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square.
Угу.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real.
Ага.
If you don't have it by tonight... Now, what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here.
Угу. Так, мне нужен...
Mine? No, it belongs to the whirling in rags.
Да, дай мне
Thank you for
ключ.
clearing that up. Why do you keep...
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out.
Да,
That's
вроде
why.
меня.
And the neighbors too.
I thought as much.
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
Угу. Да-да. Кроме вас и у мусорщиков ни у кого ключа
It
больше нет.
seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Угу. Так. Ничего нет.
Okay then. Maybe you're callous.
What do you need
Да-да.
them for?
Чтобы
Concerns the
открыть,
case.
конечно же.
Please go.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Непременно.
By
Что
the way,
думаешь?
where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Так.
But
Понятия не
you've
имею.
been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. In
Очень
time
далеко.
or space.
Конечно же.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Угу. Да-да.
You can
Ну-ка.
try. Run some addresses in your head when you...
Продолжаем. Мысли пока вариться не поставим, потому что здесь вроде бы другая мысль была важная для дела. Так, там главное меню открывается. Я не бегаю, потому что не хочу особенно торопиться здесь. Ближе к погружению. Так. Ну-ка, что там у
There
нас?
he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely
Ну-ка,
dedicated
вторая
to
попытка.
that. The ammonia only makes it the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Да-да. Поблевали. Угу. Так, аммония
No,
совсем не
does the wind
помогла.
right now.
Угу.
The weight is reassuring, like a krenel on solid.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Угу. Так, да-да. Угу. Не хочу заниматься. Так, почему я не могу, если я
I've
и так
seen
был?
captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette.
Угу, да-да. Постоянно все блюют. Не я один
Then
такой.
drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there.
Да,
I think
да.
I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Врет,
Not
сука.
being hungover helps too.
Да-да.
That's probably a good idea. You need to get your shit together.
Угу. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка.
We should go
Хорошо.
talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a
Хорошо.
thought. When this dies,
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together.
Угу. Ну-ка. Вот. Volumetric Ship Composer. Объемный... Объемное сжатие, так сказать, внутренних проблем. Ну-ка. Поставили компрессор. Сжиматель Проблем поставлено вариться. А мы идем... Да, наверное, мы откроем все-таки самый... мусорный ящик.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Ну, сейчас.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Да, воняет там.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Так. Посмотрим,
You
что там
see
под
milk,
ящиками.
an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below.
Так, а что
Among
под
the threadbare
тряпками?
kitchen towels, something cat. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool
Блин,
from the
да чё
garbage,
противно
a
это
red,
читать,
cool smell
господи.
The victim's
Фу,
clothes?
блядь.
Cadaver inodores. Drop them in here,
Нет.
officer.
Хорошо.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pocket. The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see
Понятно.
anything else in there?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number.
Хорошо.
The rest of the rags are just
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It
Хорошо.
could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or
Непременно.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's
Чё там?
just organic. What's this?
И
A
что
blue
там?
piece of plastic sticks out from something larger. A clipboard. A
Да-да.
blue plastic clipboard with
Моя
moist
папка,
papers hanging from it.
получается.
They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written.
officer,
Да-да.
is that your paperwork? Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You even, if you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Значит, я его где-то забыл. Его
Boring.
выкинули.
Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime, or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
Да-да,
It will
ничего
also
не
not
скажем.
hurt to start taking notes on the case.
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory.
The
Хорошо.
container sounds a muffled gong.
Хорошо.
That's one thing off the list.
Так, и что мы? Мы должны изучить контейнер. Изучить. Ну, давайте изучим.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
А что еще?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it? It's a metaphor for you.
Да-да. Там немножко туалетной бумаги.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard.
Да, давайте
Still
оторвать.
wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The lead an
Изучим.
aluminium block runs the width of the board. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Галогенный водный знак. И какой, как его
Any
прочитать?
capable light with the right wavelength. All
Например?
RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks.
This
Хорошо.
means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved. How
Хорошо.
many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Okay.
Да-да.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. It's a sorry sight.
Так.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters RCM.
Да-да, RCM. Потрясти эту
Something
штуку.
rattles inside, ever so light. Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get
Да-да.
damaged if something happened to it.
Да-да. Что
The
там внутри?
plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not.
Как его
With your
открыть?
hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Хорошо. Значит, мы ее потом откроем. Ну-ка, пока мы его уберем. Автосейв. Пока мысль варится у меня. Пойдем поищем чего-нибудь в округе. Да-да. Мы бы могли подобрать бутылки, если бы у нас был при себе пакет какой-нибудь или сумка. Так, здесь скамеечка. Да, мы пока походим по округе. А вон там пакет лежит. Да-да. Мы слышим далекий. Да-да-да-да. Пластиковый пакет возьмем в левую руку. И пойдем собирать бутылочки. Да, как бомж. Да, 1,67 реалов. У меня уже целых 2 реала. Собираем бутылочки. Собираем бутылочки, ходим.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Хорошо, хорошо. Сейчас я себе тоже из бутылки нацежу немножко керосина и продолжим. Так, много ли я собрал бутылок? Сейчас заодно увидим.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle.
Да, целых 15 бутылок я собрал. Прекрасно. Так, а что у меня в задачнике? Исследовать. Так, сообщить о том, что я проебал свой значок. Уточнить, кто там звонил. Угу. Собраться более-менее с мыслями. Накатить. Заплатить за погром. Уточнить, кто выкинул одежду. Угу. Прочитать наш... Прочитать водные знаки. Угу. А что у нас по... У меня вроде бы левел 1 есть. Левел ап, то есть. Skill points 1 есть. Угу. Самообладание, реакция, восприятие, координация. Угу. Можно лучше endurance. Так, или грубая сила, физический инструмент. На лучше, наверное, endurance вложить. Приняли. О, теперь у нас 3 хп. 3 хп определенно лучше, чем 2. Ну и пока наша мысль варится, она доварится, можно будет снова исследовать труп.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow.
Так, давайте-ка включим.
Ready?
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The lights unfold.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote.
Угу. Угу.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp,
There she is. Revach.
around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no,
Да-да.
hundreds of micro-perforations.
Да-да, у них здесь микроперфорации, то есть дырочки. Угу.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate
Да-да,
rows.
их много, и они в 3 ряда.
The first row has 18 dots.
Угу.
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around. There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150. The last row has 3 per... That's it.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Ага. Ага. Ну, я так думаю, я был звездой, разве нет? Угу. Наверное, я бухал.
Yes, that does. This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of... Wow, more than 200.
Больше 200 дел я раскрыл.
It's
Действительно много.
quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases...
Так.
Right.
И последний
Those are your
ряд.
confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Не так
For
уж
an
много.
RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Да-да. Это скромно, то есть хорошо. Гордиться убийствами глупо.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game.
Угу.
If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
А я был, похоже, очень хорошим
But it seems as
полицейским.
though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Угу. Так,
The
хорошо.
lieutenant nods. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Здесь карта.
Let me see. Right here.
Угу.
It has its problems.
Так, у нас здесь жопа, короче. Хорошо.
Right. I'll go
Мы
turn off the
закончим.
lights.
Угу.
You can now see your statistics on your
Так, журнал, статистика, это хорошо. Мы
Volumetric
закончили.
ship compressor.
Угу.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Ага. Так, ну и давайте вкрутим Long Way Home. То есть вспомним, где мы находимся. Примерно 6 часов, то есть к вечеру, наверное, успеем. Закругляемся, да? С этим. В общем, поставили вариться. Путь, дорога домой. Одинокая. Пошли собирать бутылки. Потом как бы невзначай спросим у дамы Какая-то дама. Это тетка. Садовница. Что она там выращивала? Какую траву? Не изволит ли угостить?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots, anywhere from 6 to 12.
Noted.
Heavy workers' boot. Isn't this something?
Да, мы не удается нам сосчитать, сколько там ботинок было. Неудача, но бывает.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated.
Постойте, что я думаю? Надо идти все-таки до садовницы и попросить у нее перчатки. У меня вроде бы были перчатки, что это такое?
I can't believe it's snowing again.
Угу.
It felt
Весна,
like
да?
springtime just a few days ago.
Так, а что вы там
Well,
выращивали в марте?
This might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so.
То есть, при чем здесь последний снег? Что там растило?
Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
Так, что мы можем сделать? Мы можем на нее посмотреть и прищуриться. Ну-ка.
All you can see is the fact that her skin is a different color from yours. That's literally all. You're gonna have to run with that.
Ага.
What does that mean?
We should proceed with our business in Martinez.
Of course. Where to? No problem.
Ага. Fuck the police. Это понятно. В общем, пошли снимать труп. А что здесь? Ага.
There he still is, looking right through you with his
Давайте.
white eyes. The body, as you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Ну, подойдем
The man
поближе.
before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Угу. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. С чего начать? Так, посмотрим. Начнем с ботинок.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers the delicate and fragile. They feel alien to the world around you,
Да-да, они совсем
out
здесь не
of place
подходят.
somehow.
Какие-то из другого мира.
These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Ага, это стало быть так называемые... Это не броня, это сабатоны.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Угу. Сабатоны. И что это за броня?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Угу. Воистину. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Это
It is.
действительно...
It's expensive.
Керамическая броня, стала быть.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
Да-да. Угу. В перестрелках. У преступников хорошее оружие. И мы не можем получить такую керамическую броню для спецназа, для ОМОНовцев.
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ага. 4 годовые зарплаты стоит броня.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Угу. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка.
Not too much, yes.
Да-да.
It's a sorry situation, I agree.
Так, и где же он достал такую крутую броню?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Ага.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Так, и куда девалась
The locals
остальная?
probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days.
Продолжим.
We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Почему
No,
ему
I
ботинки
think he had
оставили?
something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
Ага.
Nice. That makes sense.
Так, то есть
They
его раздели,
usually
да?
hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Угу. Еще разные банды, судя по всему.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but
Да-да.
there's not enough for him to hold on to.
Так, попробуем снять
The
ботинок.
stench fills your nostrils.
Stop!
Понятно.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Так, хорошо, не
What's
будем
wrong with you,
тянуть.
asshole?
I don't know, baby.
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
Ну, мало ли что-нибудь там
The
есть.
cadaver slowly twists on the cargo
Ботинки.
belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Мгм. Посмотрим, что тут наколки на нем.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Ну-ка, 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 это похоже на звездную карту.
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
И что это
As if
значит?
someone left out most of the
Это
night
блатная
sky,
наколка или чего?
filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
Что-то я думаю, что там еще не дошли, судя по тому, что я вижу вокруг. Это захолустье 50-х годов, 40-х. Там еще не дошли до тату-салонов и машинок, и с анестезией, и разных чернил разноцветных. Так что подобная наколка, вот, Это больше такое тюремное. То есть... субкультурное. А не просто типа покрасоваться, набить себе портаки. Так, он достает. Что он вынимает?
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Ага, он вынимает фотик, чтобы сделать снимки. Так, вспомним уроки криминалистики. Сколько нужно снимков? Нужен один снимок тела целиком, один снимок вот висящего ремня привязанного. Если найдены дополнительные раны, так, один снимок точно ботинок, вот уже 3. Один панорамный снимок с деревом. То есть 4 снимка. Еще можно более близкий снимок, 5 снимок головы, лица. Вот так вот. 5 снимков. Ну-ка, ну-ка, лейтенант, как у тебя с криминалистикой?
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
Как бы заткнуть этих пиздюков, разогнать, я не знаю, чем-нибудь. У лейтенанта есть, не знаю, как... перцовый баллончик, что ли, побрызгать в этих засранцев?
An instant color camera.
Ну, понятно, что цветная, она лучше, конечно же, чем черно-белая. Но для дела 5
I have
снимков,
only
давай.
2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
И чего? Только 2 ампулы? Угу. И 2 снимка всего ли как?
A sound, a shrill flash,
Так.
followed by the breaking of a small
Один
ampoule
снимок
of
есть,
glass.
готов. Такой
You
снимок и
see
должен быть.
streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper.
In case we need it.
Должно быть 5 снимков. Давай еще 4. Или у тебя всего 2 снимка было, да? Все на 2 фотоснимка, 2 ампулы.
Yes,
Хорошая машина.
it is pretty cool, isn't it?
Ну
It
понятно.
contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Хорошо. Дашь мне её?
Sure. Just don't lose it.
А, это моментальная камера. Как этот самый. Угу. Моментальная камера, как Polaroid. Хорошо.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Непременно изучу эту фотографию несколько раз. Посмотрим на
The
ремень.
hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the
Да-да.
corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the
Ага.
branch.
Так, Hangman's Knot. Здесь, вот, кстати, в переводе потерялось висящего на ремне тела. А Hangman's Knot это устаревшееся выражение. Это петля висельника. То есть ее не застегнули, а именно замотали как... Ну, можете посмотреть, петля висельника. В Википедии есть даже пример традиционной петли. А вот здесь вот, похоже, есть карабин сверху или что-то такое.
This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under six-rotor airships.
Ага, прекрасно. Это значит строительный крепежный ремень, который используется для перевозки грузов на Six-Rotor Airship. Дирижаблями грузы перевозят здесь. Интересное место, конечно. Да-да.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Так, да-да, использовалась и там, и тут.
The local harbor uses 6 rotters to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Угу. Так. Ага. Она усилена стальными нитями.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
Угу.
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
А, да-да-да. У них там какой-то забастовка идет.
Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
Хорошо, поговорим с ним попозже. Как мы его снимем?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt, buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
Они закинули это самое на ветку. Затем затянули карабин. Ну погодите, чтобы его поднять, он же не... Там несколько человек было. Человек 5, наверное. С другой стороны, чтобы его поднять-то, нужно как-то ее... Традиционно это как делается? Перекидываться через это и крепиться вот к низу. А потом что-то ставится ему под ноги. Ну, судя по всему, его просто держали 5. Один закинул, и они натянули таким образом. Так-то непрактично. Нет у них опыта массовых казней. Подход, безусловно, творческий, но... Это не профессиональные убийцы.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory. The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Заглянем
His
ему в
eyes
лицо.
are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors. The dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's
Хорошо.
head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Хорошо. Да-да. Да-да, у него уже трупное... Он уже распух здесь, почти неделю висел. Так что давайте все равно попробуем с ним поговорить.
The corpse is dead silent.
Who is he? He is male, 40-50, with an athletic build.
Да, похоже, портовый
The
рабочий.
corpse looks right through you as you
Или
distance
охранник.
yourself from its stench. Eyes like a shark.
Кузьмич, короче. Так.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Изучим
Only
дело.
the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and...
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
Да-да.
The monster comes back.
So, what do you think?
Его побили, наверное.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Слушайте, может его сперва задушили, а потом повесили, как бы. А, там скворечник еще.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal-like.
Да-да.
Agreed, especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports her hanging.
Да-да. Скажем так. Может его задушили
Yes,
все-таки.
there's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Угу. Да-да, его надо будет снять. Если его не повесили, а душили, должна быть странгуляционная борозда. Точно.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils.
Как мы снимем
Are
его?
you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Так. Еще раз посмотрим
An
на
intricate
наколки.
web of blue lines stretches across the torso.
Да, мы, думаю, закончили.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
Ну чего, нам нужна стремянка?
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Да, можно отпилить.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Да.
I don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this. Clown cops climb tree, fall down. Enraged cop assaults children after falling from tree. Cretin cop, they like that word, saws the branch he's sitting on, literally. Local children report corpse mutilation.
Fuck yeah, climb.
See, you're only making them do those things less.
Это будет некрасиво. Ну-ка, ну-ка.
What I'm proposing is, we save acrobatic tricks as a last resort.
Oh, these have got to be the most fucking boring mulka parts I've ever seen.
Можно просто выстрелить туда.
Bang bang time, pigs.
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch, that's a good spot to aim.
Да-да, вот. Именно как раз вот сюда, вот, в этот самый пряжку выстрелить. И перестрелить. Разорвать все это хозяйство.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to...
Yeah, now we're talking.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss, Kuno.
Угу. Так. Давайте
I'll
попробуем.
blow his head off.
Take it.
Yeah, take the...
Silence. With and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
Какие-нибудь у них интересные пистолеты. Он заряжает. Они что, секундочку. Они мало того, что бумажным патроном, так они дульнозарядные. Судя по всему, он дульнозарядный с этим самым полочка для прочистки, однако. Они дульнозарядные, и, судя по всему, кап энбал, то есть с капсулем.
That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader. Ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Ничего не скажем.
The chick's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls.
God damn it.
Да, стрелять он не умеет.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
No,
Попробуем еще раз.
any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position.
Kuno's so...
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks.
I
Чего
have to
еще
say,
раз?
it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Давай попробую я
It's bad
пострелять.
as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here.
Oops.
This is the so...
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
Угу. Да,
That is
проснулся, и
even more
пистолета тоже
unfortunate
не
than the
было.
badge. You need
Да-да.
to contact your station about it.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Полюгаем
The
его.
cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light.
Ага, он
Your
с
fingers fit
бакелита
right
и...
through the guard,
С
instinctively
бакелитовой
resting on the
рукояткой,
trigger.
однако. Верно?
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno?
The buckle comes into focus.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Так, 28%. Так, что мы можем сделать? Так, закроем левый глаз.
Your field of view narrow, the slow movement of the branch in the wind, and your shoulders directing the gun sink.
Лично я целюсь левым глазом в
Dancing
такой ситуации.
hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now?
Ну,
fucking
42% стоит попробовать все равно.
A plume of smoke erupts. You missed the belt, but hit.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulko.
Да-да,
The
что не так.
armistice is sufficiently precise, officer.
It's not the guns...
Pig.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
Мгм. Если я не могу попасть,
We
то...
still need to get him down. The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help.
Мгм.
They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too. To
Так,
ask the suspects for help, clearly we can.
Suck my dick, bitches.
так, а кто такой Эрван Клэр?
The leader of the union.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno.
From the gates. And
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
Хорошо. В общем, мне не выгорело с тушкой. Отстрелить тушки ремень. Мне не выгорело. Чего я думаю дальше? Это контролс, однако, мне вылетели. Я сейчас посмотрю, сколько я уже времени в эфире. Да, больше часа. Думаю, стоит закругляться. Но сейчас еще рано. Пойдем дальше. Так, у меня варится some long way home. Хорошо, пусть варится. Можно еще здесь посмотреть.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Мгм. Так, а там тара есть. Сейчас мы продолжим собирать бутылки. Ничего в этом позорного нет. Это не тара получается, да? Что еще хотел сделать? Старый ПК. Можно повременить. Надо выйти на связь с участком и рассказать про значок. Заодно поговорить, что там еще нужно узнать. Вспомним по ходу дела.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox,
Включим
a
радио.
tableau lights up, and the soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Дельта 10. Это Firewalker. Давай так.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Свяжите меня... Нет, давайте вот с Сильвией
Of
сперва.
course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Ждем.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes,
Хорошо.
hello?
Сильвия, мы с тобой встречались вроде, да?
Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Это ты позвонила в полицию?
No, not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court.
Хорошо, а почему?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
О, даже мусорнуться нельзя, да, получается?
What the union says,
В каком
though,
смысле мусорнуться?
people
Полицию
listen to them
вызвать?
and they take care
У тебя
of their
труп
own.
висит, дура.
Everyone here.
Да. Ну-ка, Ким.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Так.
I didn't want to get in.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Так. Ну-ка.
I didn't know I had to report it. I
Как
thought
же?
someone would take him down eventually.
Хорошо. Ничего страшного.
I know.
А кто позвонил?
No, sorry, I don't. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union.
So the union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer.
Хорошо.
It just
Телефон
might take a
только
while.
вот в здании профсоюза. Вот у них есть. Хорошо,
Yeah,
дальше.
go on.
А кто бросил шмотки в мусорку?
No, I don't know. It wasn't me. I haven't been out there since. I was terrified of the stench and the corpse.
Так. А как моя папка туда попала?
You tried to jam it down the toilet, sir.
Чего?
Clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I am sorry about that. Anything
Понятно.
else, detective? You mean,
Так.
why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it.
Why not?
Понятно. Это из-за Гарте.
What? No, why would you even think that?
Значит, он...
Please, don't bring Gar into this. I already
Понятно.
said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Хорошо, она
I
ничего
do
говорить
hope
не
so.
может.
Please don't call me again. Bye.
Ну, чё ж ты такая разозлилась-то? Ну-ка.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart. You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's
Да-да.
one supposed to get the love going? That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Нет. Какой еще спинстер?
Not a spinster, my. You have to intervene on behalf of the. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Нет, никаких любовных
You're
квестов.
just a gimp.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
Ну-ка, свяжи меня с
Just a
41-м
second,
участком. Угу.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
10-2,
A
10-5.
scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas.
Да-да.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Да-да, 10-4.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Reporting
10-18,
in.
state your message, sir.
Ага.
10-9, over.
My badge.
10-4, message received. This is very...
Is it him? What does he want?
Проебал
Says he lost his
значок.
badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Дик Мулен.
Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the
Da-da.
name of a fictional detective. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Да-да.
He's asking you to stop.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite officer Wittmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over.
Так.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge.
Fuck me. Mac, come here.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
Так, Мак Торсон.
His badge. He lost his goddamn
Троллит
fucking
нас.
badge.
Ага.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that.
New heights even for cat.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun.
Ой, ё! И про песик-то неохота говорить. Это уж совсем стрёмно.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Oh, fuck.
Угу. Ну-ка, давайте-ка уговорим их.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He said
Конечно,
he
я не
didn't lose his
проебал
gun.
ничего.
Ask him to describe it.
Satellite officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
Ну-ка, что у вас
It's a
есть?
single shot kill A9. And
Так.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore.
Dear God, he lost his gun.
Ай, у него был пистолет другой системы.
This isn't really a laughing... Mac can face a giant of...
Oh, I'm not going to. Ask him. Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Ай. Короче, идите нахуй.
The silence is almost.
that did not go well. Did we need anything else here?
Наверное, пока ничего. Потом придумаем. Что дальше у нас по списку? Надо идти в здание, в Дом профсоюзов. Уговаривать там кого. Так, я уже больше часа в эфире. Думаю, пока можно сделать сохраненку. закруглиться с эфиром. Как обычно, благодарю всех за внимание. С вами был Трейсер Вайт. До новых встреч в загадочной стране Левашоль.